This is Sunday the 19th of February and the crocodile have started to come out and the snowdrops, some of them you can see are over there. We think Dottie might be pregnant, but she's certainly making the most of the sunshine. It's been an absolutely gorgeous few days. Warm, sunny. I'm actually not wearing shorts now because it's later on in the afternoon, but it's been absolutely gorgeous. And I'm just going to check the tyre pressures of the Hymer. I'm over there, and the airbags at the back, and see how much they've lost. But by the looks of it, they haven't lost a lot, which is good news. And it's really handy that we have a compressor. Most evenings we spend a few minutes on this rock wall for our horseshoe. From here it looks like some dentures, doesn't it? But it would be lovely with all the flowers and everything. And here we are, after we do about 2 loads and then my arms turn to jelly. So we're going to go back now and go for a walk and drag the cat out with us. This is at the bottom of the field, the other side of the road from the house. And this is our water supply for the pool and everything. It was dredged in the summer, and as you can see it's nice and full now. That was all choked with weeds and everything else, and dry. But now it's clear, you can see the bottom and it's trickling in, and there's a lot of water there. And this pipe goes up to the pump house, which you might be able to see in the distance there in the field, and the overflow is into this ditch. Morning. It's been a lovely few days here. We've not been out though, so today we're going to go out in the Hymer and go the other side of the Montagne Noire. Les Benassières, I think it was. We're in Aude now, in the southern side of the Montagne Noire. Our picnic spot in the Minervois. This is Ribote. This is La Grasse, one of the most beautiful villages in France, officially. It's Thursday. It's a little bit cooler today, a little bit damp, The croaky are still coming up. I'm still filling the bird seed. Look how much is down on the floor. I don't know what proportion gets eaten, what proportion gets chucked on the floor. I'm back in the woodshed, back chopping wood for the fire. Sometimes difficult really, because we're doing the same thing round and round and round again. So I don't know whether it's worth filming or not. Until we start doing some different things, I think there'll be less video. So make the most of what we have. We may only be posting once a month or once every couple of weeks, unless we're doing something more interesting than just doing the same stuff again and again. Finished the stuff in the shed, so I've moved outside, and it's not on this. I'll only get, I don't know, a quarter of that done on the timber crock. Today is a complete contrast from earlier on last week, or even this week I think. It's drizzly and it's cold, so we're continuing with this horseshoe area with a seat we're going to make. So we're just collecting more boulders. Lou's just moving the soil behind the stones, and then these are going to go on a slope behind, and where she's standing is a seat, and then of course planting. Not finished, but we're getting there with it. It's Friday, I think, is it 24th, I think? And that daffodil's out. There's 2 or 3 out, but those few there won't be long.
Side and this side.
I wonder why that would be then.
I don't know, more sun during the day probably.
It's Saturday the 25th, I think, and we went to the garden centre yesterday and bought a whole load of plants to go in there, and we're just going to unload them now. These are all the plants we bought. Lou's going to put them in next week when I'm not here, and I look forward to coming back and seeing them all in place and growing.